Fuck it, I'll swim. There's the Golden Gate Bridge. Oh shit. Stop, Maul!
Some of the sweat.
My little tram survived all these years. Leaving the playing area? Leave me alone, game. I am not doing anything of the sort.
There's a flight recorder nearby. She's allowed to the direction of the grove.
Green shine chunk! Alright. Can I climb up this stuff? Hey. It says no. That doesn't mean anything. Whoa, I just saw a bright flash of lightning. What? I thought this was a tunnel, but in reality, it's just a place with a few texture holes. Okay. I made it. Oh, wow.
No. Just cut the Harrison too. The remaining ships are concentrating their fire on the lead Horus, but there must be 6 more coming in behind it. And there are several ashore and moving inland and further up the coast. Copy that. We'll keep eyes on it. But whatever this Zero Dawn super weapon is, you better use it soon or there'll be nothing left.
Final secret. There was no weapon. Just hope that life could survive.
And they fought hard with that information, you know. Alright. So that leaves one last black box site. But she didn't mention anything about it. So that's weird.
There's another locator beacon on the same frequency.
There we go. Ah-ha-ha! There it is. Alright, this question mark right here is the last black box that we're missing. Okay. Well, let's make our way to this campfire. Which is that way? Alright, yeah, works for me. What does my job need right now? Dreadwing primary nerve and an apex elemental claw strider heart. You need a slaughter spine circulator for level 1 of the Deathseeker's Shadow, which is amusing. Then we need an Apex Stormbird heart for the next level for my North Thunder armor. Or North Thunder Warrior. So much endgame stuff to do. But we're not gonna do that just yet. What the fuck? That sounded like a slaughter spine.
Not much point to using acid here.
That's cause it is a slaughter spine. Woohoo! Alright, there we go. We got the campfire close to The Stormbird. I wish it was a little bit closer, but whatever. Now let's make our way over to the relic. I guess we should also get the drone too. Hello, Chargers.
Spotted.
How much land are we running on? Yeah, I guess I could summon my own charger. What do we got here? There's a metal flower below here. Look how pretty this area is. Holy shit. There's a metal flower underground. Covering a green shine thing. How the hell do I get to that? Yeah, did you see that? I stealth killed it. Yeah, fuck off. So this is kind of awkward. Maybe it's up here. What the fuck? Oh, here we go. Ooh. I don't know if you're hearing this thunder, but it is loud. Alright, there's this whole other area up here. Okay. All this for a little book, or a little box, and a note. What do we got? Citizen of the New World. It's been 2 years since I pulled the drone from the gangs. For any other scavenger, it would have been a good find. A hunk of metal worth a month of food and stims. But for me, it was life-changing. I spent a month taking it apart and putting it back together, running improved diagnostics with a recycled Mockingbird tablet. I saw how it worked, felt the thrill of discovery, of understanding, and then I spotted the bugs in its targeting system. FAS was very interested in those bugs, and in the improvements I recommended for their software. They gave me everything I ever wanted. A job, security for my family, even citizenship. I should be happy. I am happy. But now that we've improved efficiency in the acquisition module by 34%, and the new prototypes have been tested, I've seen hollows of Mk3 drones firing hacking fletchets into test bots with almost perfect accuracy, overriding their systems within seconds, turning hostiles into an army of robot zombies. My superiors are thrilled. A raise and a promotion are all but certain. Even so, I can't get that image of Oppenheimer out of my head. Not the iconic words he spoke, but his face when he said them. I was always intrigued by it, as it was so hard to place, like the Mona Lisa's smile. Now I know exactly what he was thinking. Ugh. He just casually left his little journal up here. I regret improving drone efficiency so much, now that I've seen just how bad it could be. Alright, leaving this journal here. Somebody else's problem now.
Clear this green shine off carefully.
I'm certain they'll have us run through here again. Probably for a Quen side mission. Hi, Wide Moss.
I think that broken building is the ruin that Quen Scout told me about. There should be a relic inside.
It's a bold assumption, but it's a true one.
Okay, I'm in. I should take a look around.
Alright, there's the ornament. I think.
According to this, the door needs a key module and a 2-part code to open.
Oh. Storage instructions from Jory Kaufman. Okay, Brendan, pay attention now, because if you ever need to get into the main office storage, you've got to jump through a few hoops. Leo and Astrid are the only ones allowed in there, but you'll find yourself needing to get in there as the new assistant and superintendent. We're playing kind of loosey-goosey with the rules, so don't ask. First of all, you need a physical key. Both Leo and Astrid have one, but if they're not in, you can find a spare one in the north wing on the 7th floor. Secondly, you need the code. It always consists of Leo's bump code, followed by Astrid's. I know Leo has a habit of changing his, and Astrid aims to do the same, so you might have to inquire with them. You can find Astrid on the 9th floor. If Leo's in the building, he's mostly hanging out in the Delon's Cafe on the 7th. I'll see you after the weekend to show you the ropes some more. But yes, we've got some pretty close ties with the electronics guys next door. Use the passage on the 4th floor if you need to cross over or take the elevator up. Huh.
Sounds like I might find those things higher up.
Yeah, sure, we can go higher up. I just had to fucking climb this building. Hello, metal flower.
That letter could be useful. Just gotta find a way to know it.
I could shoot it from over here. Damn it. Oh, there's a crate in there. Find a way in here. There's got to be a way in. I just don't know if it's going to be from above or below. Probably from above, just because there's a crate already just floating in the water down there. Ooh, fire gleam. Okay. Just a shortcut outside. Yeah, I'm not sure where to start here.
Looks like there's an ornament in there. How to get to it?
How to get to it, Aloy says, staring through a giant set of holes that she could clearly easily fit through. But yeah, sure, we'll go through this massive puzzle instead, Aloy. Okay. Here we go. I have no fucking idea what floor we're on now, though. Fire gleam. Where's the fire gleam? Above us, you say? Huh. Damn. We got some keys, but they weren't the right kind of keys. They were lootable keys. Whoa. Sure. I'll just fucking yank this down here.
There we go. I think I can pull that.
Ah.
I think that vent might lead to the floor above. Too close.
The vent. Oh. Oh no. Oh no no no. Oh no 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 no. You're kidding me. I can't move past this point. Oh my Christ.
I think that vent might lead to the floor above.
So this time, this time I'll face this way, because apparently the other way just bugs you out. No one experienced that somehow. Crazy. It's so bright in here. Was there a point to this? Oh, here we go.
Interesting. This could help.
Locked in. From Leopold Mitchelson to Dylan Wells. You're lucky you can cook, Dylan, because by all that's holy, you were last in line when they handed out the brains. I've told you 1,000 times that I don't know your access code. Even if I did, I couldn't send it to you. It's against regulations. But I can't leave you stuck in there either, so here's a compromise. Use my bump code this time. Open the radio interface on the console. Start with a 2, and from there, just hit each number counterclockwise. So from right to left. Delete this mail, and don't tell anyone I sent you this. Especially not Astrid. On the other hand, I doubt you'd remember even if you tried. Okay, alright. So here's a compromise. My bump code. Open the radio interface, start with a 2, and from there just hit each number counterclockwise. Alright. So it's gonna be... One, 0, 9, 8.
Oh, that's not it.
Okay. 2, 1, 0, 9.
One part of it wrote down. Just need to find the other.
Alright. Let me put that down. Alright, 2109 is the bump code for Leo. And I find the other one. The question is, can I get into the other room across the way with this code? How the hell do I get over there? There's another vent over there. What the fuck? Bruh. This building's got so many layers. Jesus. Whatever works for us, right? Okay. Ah, damn. More than likely, that other code's in here. Shit. I might have to like climb my way into the building from another area. I'm so lost. We can't get to that floor from here, which is fair enough. The only other lead I have is... Oh, Jesus. Trying to figure out this shit over here. Hmm.
That ladder could be useful. Just gotta find a way to lower it. I better shake off this wet.
There's a third fire gleam on this building. Yeah. All right, coming in from the outside. Oh.
Okay. According to the data I found earlier, I should be able to find half of the code in the next building. There's a way to cross over up here. There's the other building. There's a big hole in the wall up there. How do I get over to it? Well, I'm not getting up to the other building that way.
Aloy's doing the thing where she just says shit,
Energy cell.
and I'm like, actually not the fuck she's
Looks
looking
like
at.
it's out of power. There we go. Energy cells charged up. Now, where do I plug this in?
The area we walked by before.
Oh, the cell's out of power.
No.
Gotta charge it up again. No good. Energy cells out of power.
I was right there. Alright, well, hey. Now we'll take a gander over here. Okay, there's a vent.
Nope. Looks like the cell's losing power. Damn.
Ah!
Too slow.
Uh,
No good. Energy cells out of power.
I was right there. If I had pressed triangle half a second earlier, I think I would have had it. But it might not be. I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Jesus. I don't think there's anything else I can do besides that. I can fucking... Shit. I can try my Aloy parkours over
I
unclimbable shit.
Fast. I gotta find a quicker way to get to the elevator.
Yeah.
Okay, I should be able to make the jump to the other building.
Or I could say,
Made it.
fuck the puzzle.
I think that office I'm looking for should be around here.
Fuck that puzzle entirely. Alright.
This could be useful.
Alright. Leo, I'd like to bring the current security measures to your attention again. I know you're a very trusting person, but I don't feel safe when this entry code to the office block is just 1-0- floor number. It's too easy for someone to guess. And why only 3 digits and not 4 like any normal code? If possible, I'd like to schedule a meeting to talk about a system that is both forthcoming to our tenants and worthy of being called security. Also, and I say this with all due respect, handing out your bump codes to whoever forgot their personal code isn't helping neither. Next Thursday after lunch, 9th floor conference room near my office, Astrid Mai. I don't feel safe when the entry code to the office block is just 10 floor number. Okay. Well, now we have that code. I just need the key. I don't know what floor we're on. 109.
That's the code I need for the door. Now I just have to find a key module.
The problem is I have no fucking idea where the key is. There's this part of the building that has like a vent for some reason. We should try and do the puzzle. It might lead to the key. Might be one of those things where, yeah, I was able to jink my way into this part of the building. Maybe we need to do anything else. Oh! Okay. There's a charging terminal hidden by a fire gleam that's a faster route. Maybe this just lets me climb into it. Ah, see, that was my bad. Assumption-wise, I just assumed it was like the other vent, where it just fucking opened up and I couldn't actually do anything until I had a box to climb on. Alright, let's put this away.
The energy cell must be damaged. It won't hold a charge for long.
So this will make up for that last second of energy that we lose.
I gotta move fast. This cell's running out of power.
Alright, into a broken elevator.
The elevator should have power now. Can't believe this thing still works.
She says before it goes falling to its doom or something. This is weird. Why does the grass move around like that? Oh, hey, here's that other fire gleam. Oh! Hey, look at that! We found the metal flower area. Get away. Oh, almost. I'm pretty sure it wants me to get the crate and just fire from the top of that, but like, why bother?
There's an opening in the wall behind the ladder.
Eh? Eh. Hey, there's the key.
A key module. Good. I think I have everything I need to open the door to the relic.
Oh my lord. Storm, I get it. You're angry. Oh my god. Alright, so which order was it? Leo. Code always consists of Leo's bump code followed by asterisks. Okay. So it is gonna be...
Okay, now for the code.
2109106?
I don't think so.
Or was it 1? I saw a 6 while we were swimming here, so I kind of just was like... But it might just be 1.
Nope.
No? I don't know what floor we're on. But there's a limited number of numbers, so it doesn't matter.
Well, that didn't work. I should look through my data points. Could help.
Shut up, Aloy. I don't need to do that at all.
Oh, that's not it.
I'll just keep doing this until it works.
I don't think so.
Alright, fine. I'm missing something. Let's... See, I saw a 6 on the way in. What the fuck? Which means that's the 6th floor. 7, 8. One, 0, 6. 106 to 109. What the fuck? I think I must have missed something. Oh, this is cruel. Oh, fuck. Relic ruins. Next Thursday after lunch, 9th floor conference room near my office. Maybe it's 109.
Nope.
Fuck, I hit the 0 twice by accident.
There.
Alrighty then. Right, it's because her office was on the 9th floor, and we're using her bump core, which he made 109.
I should head back to Vegas and give this to Stemmer.
Gotcha. That was what my fault was. Collectibles. We still need 2 more survey drones. Ornaments. Gizmo. Golden toucans. I don't know which one I just got. First day back to the office after the road trip. If you told me that instead of spending the weekend in Vegas, I'd be on the road listening to Amir argue with Autonav, Tom snoring, Natasha's backseat karaoke, and Alyssa's game of Spot the Cactus, I'd ask what the hell happened. But you know what? I could have asked for a better time with the GT. The others told me to hold on to the last of Kyle's orbs. As Tom put it, a one-of-a-kind screw you Kyle tour souvenir. Kinda wish I could have seen these things in action, but I guess it makes for a nice paperweight too. Golden toucans out. Carlos. And so, another one. First stop on the Screw You Kyle tour. Guess what, Kyle? That big flashy demonstration for those big casino execs you wouldn't shut up about? Not gonna happen. But you know what is? Road trip, baby! Okay, so now we actually have like the full story of what happened there. Kyle was in charge of the ornaments in Las Vegas, but he screwed over his friends with a $21,000 food bill. Just completely disappeared, and in response, his friends were like, this super cool system using these ornaments and they'll change the lighting in Las Vegas entirely? Fuck you, Kyle.
See what else I can find.
Nah, I'm good. I got what I came here for. I got my ornament. I can actually just fucking fast travel over here. I don't need to cross the distance at all. Alright, survey drone. Let me up. How the fuck do I get up there? Yeesh. Okay. I assume I climb this building. Or not. There's shit to climb up there. There's also shit to climb over there. What?
Is this easy?
What do this one? Okay then.
Maybe I can climb something to jump onto the drone.
Well, where's the path? It goes all the way over here, alright. Oh, what the hell? Jesus. Hurry up! Aloy, it's about to be here! Oh!
Taking you.
Alright.
Get the data from the drone.
Alright. One more drone to go. And I don't think we have access to it just yet, so that's okay. That's interesting. I wonder what that other building can be climbed up for. I feel like it's one of those situations where you have to like climb this building and then glide over. Ugh. So I'll try that out. Oh my god! Okay. Okay. Please! Let me climb the pipe. Thank you. I just want to see if I can make it over there. Okay. So. We've got that floor there. And a sturdy beam that obviously we can't pull. I think the reward is that ancient valuables box. Highest thing I'm gonna get. I don't think I can make that. There must be something else around there. Is there a hole over here? Hey, look, there's a tank. Ooh, and a shine. Green shine. Blue. It's purple. I'll take it. So my hypothesis was right in that, like, turns out all the legendary gear is upgraded via endgame resources, like hunting, rather than these green shine ones. So it's just really fucking... This green shine system is just odd as hell. Obviously we haven't gotten every single legendary item yet, so maybe one of them will use green shine, but... Again, it's a finite resource. I feel like the devs were smart enough to go, oh, you wouldn't want to get an orange piece of gear that you couldn't upgrade, right? Like, oh, whoops, you spent all your green shine buying machine components. Alright, we'll get you, player. We got you. What the hell am I supposed to do for this building? Ah!
Shielding's holding up.
There's like a clear shaft that goes up in there. I just don't know how to get to the shaft. I think I'm gonna give up. Oh, wait. We're in the building now. Fuck, now we're on the other side again. No, dude, what the fuck? Alright. Whatever. Whatever's on top of this building. I saw a purple glow. So it is probably a valuable and then like a collectible log. Like a thing to read. But I have no, like, there's no indications on this building. On how to climb inside of it. Even with me pulsing like crazy. The game's just like, no, it's just a strong arm. It's just a giant tower, bro. You can't climb this. Even though some of this shit she totally could. Like this stuff right here, you could grab that. I could climb that. This shit right here, a little sketchy, but she could climb these vines and then up this into the window and bam! There you go. But fuck it. Don't know how to get up there. Goodbye. Fuck you, game. It's probably some really stupid spot. Alright, let's go back to the Quen village.
Please, could you spare a moment?
What's up, dude?
Ancestor, Please. It's about my brother. I don't mean to disturb you, but I've run my requests through every channel and I've gotten nowhere.
Just take me through it.
Apologies. My name is Jomar. I'm the weapons officer for this expedition. It's my job to ensure the troops are armed and prepared for what's out there. And I've failed to do so. My younger brother, Oris, his unit was sent to scout the tower on the northern side of the island. They should have returned by now. The Overseer has denied my request for a search party, and defying him would mean dismissal. Or worse.
You think they might be alive?
Oris has been obsessed with San Francisco ever since I can remember. He jumped at the chance to join this expedition. I have to believe that fate isn't cruel enough to make this place his tomb. If you help me, I'll get you access to any weapon in my stock.
If I make my way up north, I'll look for your brother.
Thank you. If it helps, my brother carried an ancestral relic with him. I believe your focus might be able to pick it up.
What kind of relic?
A small metal piece dangling from a chain, with a hologram of San Francisco. Which is why my brother always had it with him. The diviners speculated it was some kind of beacon, inviting the ancestors to visit the city.
Speculated. So there was data on it they couldn't read.
It was deemed lost knowledge. If my brother truly is gone, could you maybe bring the relic back for me? It meant so much to Oris. I'd like to keep it safe. For him.
Of
Sure.
course.
How? There's no way we can find our way back home like this.
Sorry, ladies. What's up? What's going on?
We'll find a way home.
Harriam, we're never getting that gyro compass back. We're stuck here. For good.
The ancestor reborn.
May we be led to truth.
Just, Aloy, what's this I hear about you never going back home?
Our navigational ships.
They're all gone. Destroyed by storms and reefs, and with them the one instrument we need to guide us across the ocean.
There is one ship that might still hold a working gyro compass.
But it's beyond our reach, beached on an island surrounded by deadly currents. No compass, no way home, no way back to those we should have never left behind in the first place.
Christia.
It's kind of true. If you guys hadn't left your island, literally everything would have gotten better eventually anyways.
You mentioned you left someone behind?
My wife, Meandra. She works the field in the Great Delta. When I was chosen for this mission, she begged me not to come. She was scared I wouldn't return. And like always, she was right. I left without saying goodbye, and now I won't ever see her again.
Well, maybe you learn how to say goodbye then? Jesus. I don't know. If I left on a trip and I was married, I would at least be like, goodbye, I love you. If anything happens to me, remember, blah, 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 you know, some lovely romantic moment. She went on a dangerous expedition across the ocean to lands unknown. That's the riskiest fucking thing ever.
So you two are soldiers?
Navigators, actually. I'm Harriam, and this is Christia.
So you two know how to use this instrument?
The gyro compass. Only I know how to read it. The diviners trained me. Harriam was chosen to memorize the charts found in the legacy.
So you can't navigate the fleet without each other?
It is the Quen way. The greater the knowledge held by one person alone, the greater the risk it'll be used against the Empire, should we be captured by our enemies.
Your tribe sure is cautious. So what is this gyro compass you're looking for?
It's a device used by the ancestors to help pinpoint a ship's location. But it only works if the readings are compared to a chart.
How'd you get your hands on something like that?
I guess it's safe to tell you, since you carry the gift of the ancestors. The diviners found them on ancient vessels back in our homeland, and modified them so we could use them on our ships. Without them, we're at the mercy of the seas.
Y'all should just learn how to navigate with the stars and the sun. Like the old people used to.
You said what you need is on a ship somewhere.
Yes. The ship we were stationed on. The night we approached landfall, a sudden squall hit the fleet. While some ships managed to find safe harbor here, ours ran aground. The crew abandoned ship, hoping the ocean would spare us.
I thought we'd drown for sure. Thank the ancestors we somehow got washed up on a beach southwest of here. Scouts found us and brought us to landfall. Not that it matters. The only ship with the gyro compass is grounded and surrounded by deadly currents.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about the deadly currents part, but at some point, we're gonna learn to fly. So, like, we'll see what happens.
Maybe I can help.
Not unless you can fly.
Oh,
I can't do that. But if I find a way, I'll come back.
She's an ancestor reborn. Maybe she really can help.
I will not let myself hope just yet, but I thank you for your kindness.
so we've got a second mission. A second mission that's like, you can't do it yet. On hold until the Wings of the 10 has been completed. Oh, hey, Katala's stuff is complete. Alright. So we'll go do this mission. The dig site. We're gonna do this mission, save this guy's brother, and then we'll head back to the base.
I don't think I can get to that ship. At least, not now.
Not yet.
I should focus
But we
on
can
the
figure it out pretty soon.
That
Alright.
must be the tower Jomar mentioned. And it's full of sun wings. That can't be good.
How can she tell? Oh. What is this stuff on? Oh, it's like the tops of skyscrapers. Okay. And on top of the land too. We've got some like small houses here rather than like towers.
There, on the beach. A Quinn scout. I need to get closer. See if he's carrying a relic like Jomar mentioned.
Hi. Are you dead? You're dead. The game says you're a corpse.
Can't be Jomar's brother. I should take a look around. See if I can find anyone else.
Oh, we got these footsteps.
Plasma will do a lot of damage here.
God fucking damn, how many red eyes are here, dude?
More dead scouts. I should check if one of them is Jomar's brother. But I'll need to get rid of those machines first.
That's awkward. Alright, fair enough. You got me! I'm right here! Ha ha ha! Ow. Is there anything on this thing I care about? It's got the spike snout sack webbing, but it's not really, we haven't seen it as an endgame resource too many times. And by too many times, I mean at all. Oh.
Stop
how's it going? Oh god. Crazy. You're making so much noise. Wow. You sure do a good job of calling attention on yourself. Who? Oh. Spike snout in the forest. Hey, look at all those ships over there. I guess those are the Quen ships. That must be the area that we might be able to fly to in the future. Very intriguing. Is this a kill all machines thing? Oh, okay.
Killer. Guardian of other machines. That's all of them. I should check the scouts.
Ooh, that's a lot of volatile sludge. I'm assuming this dude's brother is where the sun wings are.
Not sure if either of them are Oris. But maybe one of them dropped it as they fought off the machines? My focus might show me more. Huh. Nothing. Maybe my focus can pick up their tracks instead? There. Maybe Oris escaped the machines. Better see where it leads.
My dude was stomping the ground. Look how hardcore his steps are. This man booked it. God damn.
Machine. It looks like it gave chase, but Oris fought it off.
Yeah, so Oris could be alive.
Sounds like they can catch the sunlight. Probably a fast flyer, too. It looks like he ran inside the tower. Probably to escape those sunwings up there. Tracks end here. They must have climbed up this tower.
And I shall climb the tower too. And hope that the sunwings don't eat me. Holy shit. I would like to go that way. What the fuck do you mean? Well, like, thank you. I tried to do that before. And the game was like, no, nope. Be very, very quiet.
Dead end. Maybe if I go outside, I can find another way up.
Well, why would he climb this far up? He was, like, safe.
Nothing to see here.
Oh, shit.
Another close one.
Yeah, if dude's all the way up here, he deserves to be dead. He's like up there with everybody.
This must be Horus. But there's only one way to be sure. I better check for the relic. The relic. And my focus picked up data on it. It's not a beacon, it's a tourist map of San Francisco. If the Quen could read this, they wouldn't need to send scouts out blind. I should tell Alva.
Aloy, I'm here.
Alva, I found some data I think Bohai might be interested in seeing. I'm sending it to you now.
I'll pass it along.
Thanks. I better take this relic back with me. Give it back to Jomar. Along with the bad news.
Maybe we'll say that the stairs must have given out behind him or something. Horus's relic. Alright. Well, I don't really want to fight the Sunwings out here, and the game's not going to force me to, so let's just fast travel. Joe, I'm sorry I couldn't bring you good news. But at least you know of your brother's fate.
Did you?
I'm sorry.
How did he die?
The tower was a Sunwing nest. He went in there looking for cover, but he was holding on to that when I found him.
Horus.
I read the data on it. It had a map that can help your people get the lay of the land without risking more scouts. All of us sharing it with Bohai right now. It's a good thing your brother protected it.
I'd trade all the data in the legacy to have my little brother back. But I'm glad that something meaningful came from his death. As promised, you now have access to my weapon stock. If you bring me the right resources, I can make you anything you see there. Actually, why don't you give this a try? One of our best. And if it's of use, you know where to find more.
Thank you. I'm really sorry for your loss.
I know you are. And I'm grateful.
Yeah, I like when I can find them alive.
Sundown. Stars will be out soon.
Alright. What does he have? He doesn't have any... Nah. This is a specific one. Increases damage against flying enemies, 25%. Cannot be equipped on tripcasters, no effects when used with binding ropes. Okay. Acid and fire, plus 12. That wouldn't be a bad one to have. Buy a couple of those. Buy another one of those too. And we need, yeah, I was about to say, I'm gonna buy as many as I can. Unfortunately, it was just 2. Alright, let's equip a couple of those. Here we go. My rope caster. Draw speed. I'd like to get purple ones, but I don't know where to get them. Alright. We've got an absolute shit ton to go through here. We've got a new member for the group, which means every single person is going to have lines about that. Uh-huh.
Are you sure that's what the data says?
I'm telling you, it's a drink, but it's soft.
How is it soft?
It says here it had bubbles in it?
Well, we can't expect to make sense out of everything the old ones did.
We're talking about carbonated beverages, Jesus Christ. Alright, hold on. Katalo, what's up? Let's see your arm, dude.
Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron Gemini.
Were you able to finish the new arm Gaia was helping you with?
Indeed. I was hoping we could discuss it, if you have a moment.
That's why I'm here.
You wanted to talk about your arm?
Indeed. It's time to test it, and I want you to be there.
Okay. How are we doing this?
Not how. Where? Will you meet me where we felled Regala's tremor tusk? Right where the river bends?
Sure, if you want, but I'm not sure I understand.
You'll see when we get there. I promise.
Then I'll let you know when I get close.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Alright. Other stuff. What do you think about Alva?
Have you spoken with Alva?
The Quen is peculiar. Nothing like a Tenakth. Her mind is sharp, that much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Trust me, she's tougher than she looks.
I will take your word for it.
Yeah, but she did have her protection too, so, like, you know, she can be tough. Not too tough.
How are your studies going?
I wanted to learn more about the world of the Old Ones.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for, and learned about the plague of machines he unleashed. To think that the ancient world was wiped out by a mistake. A single miscalculation. There is no glory or honor in such a fate. Only hubris and pointless death.
That about sums it up.
Yeah, if they had made
I
a...
have to go now.
Then do not let me keep you.
Like I said, I'll call you when I'm close to Regala's old outpost near the bulwark.
May the Ten guide your way.
Yeah, obviously that's a huge priority that we're going to do immediately. That way he can have his arm ready for this upcoming mission. I'm sure it doesn't matter. But better to be safe than sorry.
We just need to find the right strategy.
Forget it. The man is unbeatable at machine strike.
His people invented the game. What did you expect?
Kotalo can't win every time. Try to be optimistic.
Try to be realistic. We're terrible.
Practice makes perfect, guys.
From the look on your face, I'd say the mission was a success.
I got Omega clearance. Is everyone ready to head out to Cauldron Gemini?
As soon as you give the word.
Did Alva make it here all right?
Our new Quen friend. The moment she laid eyes on the archives, she jumped on them like a long leg.
Sounds about right.
Hey, I'm interested to see what she's got to say about everything.
Once Gaia is back up and running, I expect you to put all your training to good use.
The seeds have been planted. All they need is a chance to bloom. What? I thought that was pretty good. Zoe liked it.
Of course I liked it.
Zoe found each other.
Don't forget, you're to blame for that.
You're welcome.
Now that I have Omega clearance, we can grab Hephaestus and finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging thunderjaws.
Better them than us, for once. I should go get this to Gaia.
Of course. Let us know when we're needed.
Yeah, I'm not actually going to Gaia at all first. Oh, you gathered one of the metal flowers.
Well, now I know where metal flowers come from. A last-ditch effort to stop the Pharaoh plague. Demeter must have started distributing them after it took refuge in the greenhouse.
So, we're fighting immortals from the stars now?
Looks like it.
What's next? Wizards from the moon?
Yeah, I appreciate your Destiny reference.
There she is.
Heard you had an interesting time at Thebes.
Maniacs, lava, what's not to like?
I'll remember that next time I go traveling.
At least I got what we needed to trap Hephaestus.
Good thing I got my gear ready then.
Have you spoken with Alva yet?
Yeah, when she's not reading the archives like a giddy kid drinking her first ale. She took to that new focus quick, that's for sure. I gotta say, I'm a little jealous. But I can see why you two hit it off.
You look tired.
Ha! You never want to hold back, are you? I've just been making sure that I got everything down for this mission of yours. I wouldn't want to be the usual screw-up out there.
You'll do fine, Errant.
You're not a screw-up, man.
I should get going.
As soon as you want us heading out to those cauldrons.
I'll give you the heads up.
Welcome back.
Good to be back. Have you met our new Quen guest yet?
I could barely keep up as she gave herself a tour of the base. Varl gave her a new focus. Though when he told her she was free to access all the data we had here, she turned so pale I thought she'd faint on the spot. We showed her to the archive room so she could see for herself. She hasn't left the place since.
Sounds like Alva. How are things with everyone?
Slightly quieter. Aaron's been busy scouring data on his newest obsession. Apparently the old ones wrestled machines as some kind of performance. Called it metal versus meat. A must-see battle between steel and flesh, as Aaron likes to put it. You'd think we have enough of that going around as it is.
Really? Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Read anything interesting lately?
I found out the old ones use leaf infusions like the Utaru do. Tea, they call it. Apparently it helped soothe them. That and some sort of scented wax they used to cleanse their aura. Plus something called bubble baths. Me, I think I'll stick to singing to calm the nerves.
You say that, but you're gonna have one of your first bubble baths within the next 20 years, and you'll be like, whoa.
You've retrieved the Omega clearance. That means we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. I'll make sure my gear's ready.
Aloy!
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall.
I mean, I guess. Sure, go for it. Oh god, there's a lot there. Tell me about everything else first.
I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek, but even so, you're different.
Yeah, we are.
Super duper different. But she'll come around in time, unless they kill her off, which I'd actually be really fucking annoyed about if they did. I want her to develop.
I hope everyone's been treating you okay.
Oh, yeah, of course. They've all been extremely welcoming. And they share the knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely. It's refreshing. Back home, diviners can only share data with the permission from the overseers.
Sounds restrictive and stifling.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
Well, I'll change in time, don't you worry.
I see you've been using your new focus.
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have. What would have taken me years to sort through, like the database you helped me recover, with this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speed up the process. This could revolutionize how diviners analyze the legacy. That is, whatever part of it the overseers would actually let us study.
Yeah, don't worry. Your people will get plenty of free public information soon enough. I'm sure there's got to be a way to, like, reproduce focuses. Probably even update them with Beta's knowledge. She called our focuses primitive, which, 1,000 years of development? Yeah, they probably have to be.
You wanted data, you'll find lots of it here.
A diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised access to archives such as this. And knowing you, I suspect there is much that would normally be forbidden held within them. But I was sent here to help you. I would be remiss to ignore any truth laid before me. Maybe it'll help the Quen find their way back to the path of truth.
Well, now that they don't have CO, I'm sure they're on the right path.
You mentioned Eric Visser. How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the legacy.
Well, at least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the overseers back home would do the same.
Beta mentioned other Zeniths. Tilda, Verbena, and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them. Whatever legacy they left behind, the diviners haven't recovered.
Yeah, I imagine their information's all spread out all over the place. They're basically just a whole lot of rich people. Which, who knows what kind of information the Quen actually have access to.
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes. I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Faro, whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
Ted Faro, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the diviners discovered that Faro spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city, perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named CO, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire, the living embodiment of Ted Faro, a renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous the journey would be.
Or how crazy he would be, huh?
You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it would be. What happened?
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease. And that was before we even hit the coast. Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse, but nothing improved the CO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door. And more and more convinced that the title of CEO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CO became was a complete perversion of what principal diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
Yeah, I am too. And I'm glad we didn't have to do some kind of crazy, like, convincing of all the other Quen of, like, like, this guy's a dickbag, trust us. Although Bohai was kind of, he's like, nah, he was crazy.
So, Bohai, your overseer. Will he run things better than CEO?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. But he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right.
Yeah. Sometimes that's all you can really get.
The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CEO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
It's okay, you guys are gonna get a lot of corrections. A lot of them.
Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire, like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to diviners who break the rules?
I never had the courage to ask.
Yeah, considering your people's quickness to violence, yeah, I probably are dead.
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
Her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners. Peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone. Not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
It sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that.
Alright, well that's everything so far.
I need to get going, but if you need anything...
All I need is to help you succeed in your mission. The plan Gaia told me about, to capture Hephaestus, it will help set things right.
I hope so.
Then I will do whatever I can. I promise.
God, just imagine what she's gonna be like when she has access to the Apollo information. You gotta assuming we get Apollo. it'd be incredibly disappointing if Apollo just, I don't know, they kill off Apollo again. Ugh, God. Huh. Interesting. We can't access the bunker room that Beta's usually in. Okay. Obviously, it's probably for story purposes. Be like, oh, she's working on the carrying pods for Gaia.
Very lonely, if you ask me.
I doubt it was that lonely if their ship had like all that many people. But all right, let's go do this mission over here. I want to see Katala's new arm. I keep forgetting to craft ammo. I'm gonna have to like just suck it up and just craft them by hand. Not the best, but not the worst. Oh. Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay. Come along, my charger. I don't know how you got across the ocean. I'll assume we stuck you on a boat and you just floated across.
This is where Kotalo wanted us to test out his new arm. I'm not sure what he's planning. I should let him know I'm around.
Yeah, well, there's a shell trip here.
No one is climbing that mountain. Not even me. Was to knock through right. I would need to fly to find out what happened to Farika.
This mountain? Yeah, we'll probably get to that soon enough. Yeah, I want to make it daytime if we're gonna be here with Katalo. They do a good job of lighting up characters in the night. A lot of great rim lighting. Love it. But nothing can beat a little bit of sunlight as well. Ooh, a survivor.
I can grab this from my stash later. Hey, Kotalo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly. Thank you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
I mean, he's obviously leading us on a hunt.
Someone's being awfully mysterious.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark.
Fair.
Consider this my revenge.
Fair enough.
And maybe it'll be something truly crazy.
This is it.
What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see. Come.
All right, talk to me, Kotalo.
I wish to test the arm on that. It has menaced the valley for some time.
Oh, Scorcher.
More than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer.
I'm honored to help.
Ooh.
After you.
He even has knuckle spikes for extra punching damage. Smart.
Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
We need those ears. Blam! Oh, excuse you. I am trying to recover your ears. Ouch. I do appreciate the free arrows, though. Whoa! Yeah, I think it destroyed its other scanning ear. Just tragic, but oh well. Critical strike! Wow.
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it, but the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The Ten be with you, Aloy.
Behemoth force loader. Yeah, sure, I'll accept it. And take these. Yeah, those scanning ears are, I'm pretty sure, demolished. Unless? No, it was the valuables box. Alright. Well, now that Kotallo has his new arm, we can make our way back to the base and properly talk to Gaia about our next steps. Now, while I'm here, actually, let me do a little bit of crafting. God, we have 31 weapons in my inventory. Holy shit. A little ridiculous, but we can make it work. Tempting. Also tempting. Very, very tempting. But these parts are used for other endgame stuff, so we're kind of gonna hold off. Plus, I'm absolutely sure there's got to be a legendary version of this rope caster and the spike thrower. Yeah, I'm here to get my ammo back up. And then let's... Wait, did I have 2 pouch upgrades? Oh shit, oh, I have 5 pouch upgrades, holy shit. Precision arrow quiver. Rope pouch. Hunter arrows. I guess I can get all of these. Nice. Can you get the other one too? Pelican feathers. Shredders. Anything else require pelican feathers? No. Okay. I'm sure we'll get plenty of iridescent crab shells. Oh, but I don't give a fuck about the... At the same time, you know, I don't really care about the shredder ammunition count. You know, we don't use it. There's no point, but fuck it. It'll bother me that we have an available pouch upgrade. What does it require now? Bighorn sheep. Oh shit, I actually need to hunt down sheep again for some of these ones, especially this. Yeah, I'll mark these. All right. Okie dokie. Ooh. We'll definitely grab the spike snout override and the stalker override. Absolutely can't afford any of these ones. Is this all of the stuff we're going to be able to get? There's one more machine cauldron to unlock. I think it's just going to be the Sunwing, because that had a locked icon as well, and I'm fairly certain the Sunwing is what we're going to be flying on. Because we're not flying on a Stormwing, and the Glithawks are pretty small. Okay. Yeah, that's really it. Especially, the one funny thing about these fucking overrides is that, like, overriding the biggest enemy in the area just leaves you with the big enemy to fight in the first place. Which can be helpful if you're fighting, like, a big group, for example. I'm fine with Scorcher as well. The Shell Snapper, since we've got an excess. But the Slitherfang, no, I'm skipping those Earth Grinders. I'll probably never grab any of these. Except for maybe the Thunderjaw. But then, even again, a lot of times, we're either going to fight them by themselves, in which case overriding them does nothing. Or maybe I prefer to have the other creatures fight it.
What's on your mind?
What new thing do you have?
Anything new around here?
Kotalo showed me the schematics for his new arm. I recall reading about robotic limbs within the Legacy, but I never thought I'd see one in action. Technology like that would be treasured back home. Think of what it could do for injured workers or soldiers. But knowing the Imperial family, they would use it for different purposes. Their own.
Replacing body parts as they grow older. Like the Zeniths.
Exactly.
Yeah, you should just defect.
I should head out.
Right. I'll continue my research.
But she won't do that. She's got her family to worry about, and then obviously the Quen will need somebody to help them understand all the new information that's going to be coming their way. Alright. Gaia time!
Welcome back.
It is time.
Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
What?
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
Lordy!
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. 2 cores. 2 overrides. What if the merge were carried out by 2 clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of 2 operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
That's not as bad.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
Yeah, probably freaking out about not wanting to go out in the field because she'll get captured by Zenith and everything will have been for nothing and we're all gonna die and lore God blah 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 blah.
Slowly.
It's alright. This will be the mission that hopefully gives her some of that Elizabeth Sobek
Aloy.
save the world cojones. Nope, that is not. Sorry, lost control of myself, Varl. Just had to open the door.
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. A slave. Forever.
This one's a tough one. I like all of these. But I think usually I go for this option. But at the same time, but she needs like a loving hand at the same time. It can't just all be logic.
Varl and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless.
Then why are you here?
Beta.
Leave me alone! You don't understand!
You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
You don't have a player controlling you.
Beta. You don't have a defect. Beta. Look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him.
That's fair too.
He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having a strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise.
This is red flags. This is death flags, not even red
Use
flags.
as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible.
That's tough. I've done all the side quests.
I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Yeah.
Aloy, whenever you are ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
All right. Oh, what's that? You have a side quest here for me. Oh, Lord. Do we have side quests across the map, too? Because I feel like we're about to do that. Yeah. I've got really bad death flags for beta. I really don't want them to do it. If they do it, I'm going to be really pissed off. I hate having characters die before they can develop any like real substantial amount, or like she'll die after having finally found her courage or some stupid tropey shit. I really hope they avoid that. I just want Beta to survive and then just basically be a companion sister with Aloy as we have shit to figure out. She has a completely different perspective to things than every single other person. She has something that's more of a future mind than anybody else. I want that around!
There it is. Hey, I thought I'd check in before leaving for Gemini.
Are you sure we shouldn't be checking up on you? Whatever went on between you and Beta sounded intense. Not that I'm judging. Forge knows all the screws flew loose every time Ursa and I fought.
I think we'll be fine from now on.
I'm glad to hear it.
After we get Hephaestus, we'll be taking the fight to the Zeniths. So, no more reading.
It wasn't that bad. Not really. Besides, going through all that data helped me realize something. You know, the soldiers, the ones that fought the Pharaoh machines so Gaia could be built, they were fighting a battle that couldn't be won. Not with all the weapons in the world. I think most of them realized that, whether anyone said it or not. They still did it, though. They bought time for all the eggheads working to save the future. Our future. As long as I can do that for you, I'll consider myself a success.
Thank you, Erend. I'm glad you're with me.
I'm glad too.
I'm gonna get emotional.
They better not kill a single person in my crew, okay? I don't need this, like, roundabout, like, every single person giving me a death flag, except for probably Zoe.
Anybody take you up on that ale you brought yet?
Zoe can't stand the smell of it. I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows what taking a break means. And I'm not putting Varl anywhere near that stuff after that victory party in Meridian.
What about Catallo?
Ah, now there's a man that can hold his liquor. Pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a good chat, I think.
I should go.
That same here. I got a date with a cauldron to prepare for.
Yeah, I'm getting, big vibes of... Well, no, we can't, right? I was about to say, I'm getting, like, final missions level vibes, but it can't be that because we have other side missions that can't be done just yet until we can fly. So, and then there's also, again, Regala. So, right. We're still not close. Still not close. But this is probably one of those, like, you're going to be doing the main story for, like, 1 to 3 hours, so it's going to be a while.
Aloy, everything okay with you and Beta? It sounded like you guys had a, lively conversation.
We just had a lot to talk about.
Does this mean she's coming with us to Gemini?
It does. I hope you're ready to rein in the most stubborn AI of all time.
That's what all this was for, wasn't it?
Hephaestus won't go down quietly.
Hephaestus is just a program that's lost its way. We are fighting for our survival. I can always call upon the goddess if you're nervous.
Funny.
Oh, look at everything.
How does everyone seem to you?
Anxious, but ready. I heard Catallo ask for Alva's help with his pulse generator. And I know he's been helping her with a few fighting techniques, just in case.
I hope they aren't needed.
Like I said, just in case.
It's kind of amusing because our party's been doing, like, a fuck ton of stuff off screen. Like, so many interactions that we don't see at all. I wish we could actually have gotten to, like, see them, but oh well.
Any last findings you want to share before leaving?
Not really. Though I've reached a decision.
Oh?
When we put Gaia together, I want to return to the Nora, spread what I've learned.
You think they'll listen to you?
In time, I believe so.
If anyone can make it happen, it's you, Varl.
Yeah, just get a focus that can like show holograms and stuff. They'll believe him fast.
What will you and Zoe do if you go back to the Embrace?
I hope she'll come with me, at least for a while. And I'll go with her to Plainsong too. She'll probably want to talk to her people about all this as well. We'll figure it out.
I know you will.
Yeah, you got... you two have your work cut out for you. Those are two of the most... What's one way to say? Part of me will say backwards. They're like really... They're a lot further behind everybody else in terms of like understanding of like the machines and technology stuff.
I hope firing off those pulse generators will be enough to distract the Zeniths.
It'll work. It has to.
Always optimistic, huh?
Nah, just stubborn. It's a good quality to have when dealing with you.
Yeah, right. You were right, you know, about keeping Rost's memories buried. I guess part of me thought he was holding me back, because he wanted me to be a Nora. But the truth is, he gave me a lot. And I took him for granted.
He was a good man. He raised you well.
He saved the world. Whereas y'all were... Nora were gonna try and kill us.
Urge to run off alone in there somewhere?
No more running.
I'm annoyed with this. What do you possibly want, Alva?
Hey, we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. You good with the plan?
I've already got the location of my assigned cauldron.
Good.
I heard you and Beta had a talk.
News travels fast.
It wasn't exactly a quiet conversation.
There were just things that needed to be said.
A healthy crop to those who clear the weeds between them, as the Utaru say.
Yeah, you know, no bad blood between us. Although we weren't that loud. Like, they got elevated voice, but they didn't get, like, screeching at each other, can be heard through metal doors loud.
You look like you have something on your mind.
We're going to war soon. And war is something I promised myself I'd left behind in the Red Raids. But the more of your data I go through, every voice I hear, every word I read from our ancient past, it makes me realize just how much life was given so that ours could flourish. Fighting for that gift, it's our responsibility. If we fail, it was all for naught.
Helps to know you're not alone.
For a moment there, you sounded like Varl.
I don't know what you're talking about. I should go.
As soon as you intend to leave for Gemini,
you'll hear about it.
Alright. Alva, why do you have a side quest before we do a main mission?
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. I was just studying the pulse generator schematics. The ones Gaia and Beta built. The craftsmanship is remarkable. Is everything all right? It sounded like there was an issue with Beta and the mission.
Not anymore. We just needed to talk some things through.
To understand one another is to embrace truth. Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
It's just the timing of it, man. It's the timing of it. Yeah, you do everything else, I wrap everything up, and then we have one conversation, and then suddenly, hey, actually, I need something. What is it?
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway. If we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Okay. So, where in San Francisco is this facility?
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
And we'll do it. We'll do it. One, because with side questing, we're gonna get our side quest done. And two, we'll say it's because we wanted to give Beta time to study.
Have you spoken with Zoe at all?
A little bit, but I did hear her singing with Varl not too long ago. I don't think they noticed. Zoe seemed so free when she did it. Like every emotion she had was taking flight in song. And she looked happier because of it. I felt so dull and nervous in comparison.
You should ask So to teach you sometime. About Utaru music.
Maybe.
Hey, it's a culture exchange program. Get with it.
If you need anything before heading out to the cauldrons.
You have nothing to worry about. Gaia's explained your plan in detail, as expected from such an efficient AI. I've even received some very, succinct combat advice from Katalo. You know, in case the Zeniths show up.
What kind of advice?
He, told me to run.
Enough. We'll even the odds soon enough.
It's a good advice. It's a solid advice. Take it to heart.
Any more data catch your eye?
All of it? I have so much to study up on. Years, actually. I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestors had made it to the moon. In fact, we theorized some of them had settled on it. But Sirius is way farther than that. And we thought journeying across the ocean would be the feat of a lifetime. The sheer calculations needed for space travel, it's overwhelming to think about.
Even so, the Quen are way ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding this stuff. Where I grew up, everyone thought that stars were sparks that rose from a fire lit by the goddess to guide us through the night.
Yeah, like I said, they got a long way to go, but they can get there, in time.
Must be strange to think that some of the ancestors your tribe reveres are still alive. And here on Earth, right now.
Yeah, it is. Part of me's curious to know who else besides Eric Visser might be among them. Maybe Nikita Arand? We call her the Spark. The legacy tells us she brought unlimited energy to the old ones.
Yeah?
Or Sung Jiao, whom we call the Healer. It is said she found new ways to extend the ancestors' lifespans. But my curiosity fades when I think of how different our view of Visser was compared to the reality that you experienced. Perhaps it is better not to know.
A lot of times it's better to know. The only problem with the Far Zeniths is that, one, they were already just rich assholes before they left Earth. And then they had 1,000 years to, like, flesh out their douchebagginess. They're just a lot, not all the Zeniths.
I should go.
Probably.
Make sure
There's
we talk
probably
to
some
Gaia
decent
if you have
ones.
any questions about the pulse generators.
May your path lead to truth.
But the ones that came out on the field and were like, yeah, kill them.
Like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
In order to change people like that, they have to go through something that actually builds up their empathy. And, you'd think that the death of humanity and the loss of Earth would do something like that. But no, they got away and they're like, whatever. We're the superior life force, and so we don't have to. We'll just kill all the humans we come across. They're dicks. Oh, fucking Aaron, listen to his music. Katalo, we haven't forgotten about you.
Aloy, are you well?
Had a bit of an issue with Beta. It's better now, though.
Ah, I'm not surprised.
Really? Why not?
I once knew a warrior who discovered he had a brother late in life. It was deeply uncomfortable for him.
Did he ever get over it?
In time. But not before the two siblings nearly killed each other in a single combat challenge.
Ah. Well, at least I avoided that.
I would have won.
Think you're ready to put all your training to the test?
I am Tenakth. I am always ready.
Fair enough.
You nervous about the mission ahead?
If I live, it will be in victory. If I die, it will be in battle. What matters most is that you achieve your objective.
I'll do my best. I should go get ready.
I await your orders.
Vitalo's a bro. he's capable so much. Alrighty. I wonder what Gaia has to say about all this. Oh, wait, no, we can't talk to her just yet. She wants to go through final preparations, and we can't do that because we have to do the landfall mission. We'll have that marked. I'll fast travel here.